It's for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Inside the Blickery Activities Center on the campus of North Dakota State University, this is our Irie Insurance pregame show here from Wahpeton as it's day number 2 in semifinal round action here in the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament here on your live event. I'm Chase Miller alongside Reggie Funk. We're going to hear from both head coaches, including Kyle Card of Fargo Oak Grove and alongside Calvin Kraft of the Enderlin Eagles here in our Irie Insurance pregame show. Coming up around the corner, that's before the starting lineups and the opening tip. And fans, for all of your insurance requests, go online to Irie Insurance. That is IrieINS.com. That's IrieINS.com. The Enderlin Eagles able to pick up a win over 24 hours ago in the quarterfinal round matchup against the Richland Colts, 79-52. Joel Hurlbert had 38 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 made threes in the win for the Enderlin Eagles. On the opposite side for Fargo Oak Grove, they had to hold off the Sargent County Bulldogs. The Grovers won by 5 points, 79-74. Trayvon Rodriguez had 28 points and 2 made threes in the win for Fargo Oak Grove. Both teams led by their seniors, respectively, here in this one. So it's number 1 Enderlin versus number 5 Fargo Oak Grove. The bottom portion of the bracket had number 2 seeded Central Cass defeat number 7 seeded Lisbon by a final of 58-38. Jake Deutsch had 18 points in the win for the Squirrels. And then the nightcap, the number 3 seeded Kinder Vikings able to take down a Northern Cass. Paul Olsen had 21 points and 5 rebounds in the win for the Kinder Vikings. So the nightcap at 7:30 will feature Central Cass and Kindred, the number 2 and number 3 seeds respectively here in this Region 1 tournament. That'll get us into the championship and third place night. The third place game will be at 6 o'clock on Thursday with the championship to follow at 7:30 here for the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. Thanks to all of our great sponsors for allowing us to be here, and thank you to you, the fans, as well, for watching and tuning in and listening at home. Taking a look at this series history, back on February the 3rd, the Enderlin Eagles won in Enderlin 89-61 in that contest. But the last 3 times in the Region 1 tournament, it has gone the way of the Grovers of Fargo Oak Grove. The last Oak Grove win came nearly a year ago to the date on March the 9th of 2021 from the Shields Center. Oak Grove won 70-59 over Enderlin in the Region 1 semifinals 364 days ago. And another meeting in the Region 1 semis was on March the 8th of 2016, where the Grovers won from Shields Arena over the Enderlin Eagles. And also here on the campus of NDSCS in a Region 1 championship game in 2015, the Grovers won by 14 points. The last 10 Grovers have won 6. The Enderlin Eagles have won 4. So for Enderlin, 2 things. A win here tonight, they would finally get by their quote-unquote kryptonite of the Oak Grove Grovers. And then for Enderlin Eagles, they're looking to make their first Region 1 title for the first time since 2015 as well. If Enderlin can get to the Region 1 title, then they would try to make a state tournament appearance for the first time since 1996. On the opposite side for Fargo Oak Grove, the Grovers here, 12 state tournament appearances, their most recent in 2017. They have been to the Region 1 title a lot, looking for back-to-back Region 1 title appearances. They've been there 7 times in the past 9 years. So we'll see what happens here in this history between the Enderlin Eagles and Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. Again, coming up later tonight at 7:30, it'll be Central Cass and Kinder. We come back after this. We'll hear from the coaches, Calvin Kraft of the Enderlin Eagles, also from Fargo Oak Grove. That is Kyle Card. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show coming up around the corner. It's the starting lineups and the opening tip. When we come back after this, we'll get to our coaches' corner here between the Eagles and the Grovers. It's semifinal round night from the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament in Wahpeton here on your live event.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, joining us now is head coach for the Enderlin Eagles. That is Calvin Kraft. And Calvin, let's recap what happened yesterday in your win against the Richland Colts, a 79-52 victory for 4 quarters of basketball. What do you hope to carry over here into the Region 1 semifinals, Calvin?
I thought our defensive intensity was good. We're going to have to guard even better today. Just getting locked in and knowing it's going to start there. Whatever offense we get is going to come from the defensive end, and just making sure we're locked in.
Going up against Fargo Oak Grove, this is a team that likes to throw a lot of guys at you, as you know, off the bench. It can be one particular player on any given day. Trayvon Rodriguez, though, seems to kind of stir Fargo Oak Grove when they go well. So what's the defensive scouting standpoint against the Grovers in this one, Calvin?
Absolutely. You know, when he plays well, they play well. And if they're in big games or if they're close or winning, he's got really good numbers. And so obviously Elijah's got a big job ahead of him. No help, making sure we're not getting back cut. He got a lot of things in transition, so just making sure we find him, and then obviously the other guys worrying about the other guys and not helping as much as we do in other teams. And, you know, sometimes if they give up a layup, we give up a layup, or we just have to play one-on-one at the rim, so be it. We've played these guys before where we help too much and they kick out and they make a bunch of threes, so we're going to have to just play disciplined defense.
Last thing for you, Calvin, once you go to that locker room one final time, what's the thing, so to speak, on the whiteboard, the chalkboard? What does Enderlin have to do tonight here to get to the Region 1 title on Thursday night?
Pound it inside and play to win. We've been in these situations where we played not to lose a couple times, and if we play to win and do the things, you know, we don't have anything right now. We have to go get something. We got to get a chance in the region championship. We have to play good 32 minutes and leave it all on the floor tonight.
Calvin, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck against the Grovers.
Thanks.
That again, Calvin Kraft, head coach for the Enderlin Eagles, with us here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We come back after this. We'll continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll hear from Kyle Card of Fargo Oak Grove.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
As we continue on our Coach's Corner, join us now is Fargo Oak Grove head coach. That is Kyle Card as the Grovers tango with the Enderlin Eagles. And Kyle, let's recap your game against Sargent County. It was a battle of runs, 79-74. You had to hold off the Bulldogs late. What can you take from that contest going up tonight here against the Enderlin Eagles, Kyle?
Well, I think it was nice. We kind of got good balance from a bunch of guys, and we kind of let Trayvon take control of the game, and he did a great job on that. And then Riley hit some big shots, but you're right, it was a game of runs. We just made one more run than they did and got the win in the end.
Going up against the Enderlin Eagles, the size literally and comes off the page and probably jumps out at you as well. What's going to be a thing going up against, whether it's the pair of Hurlberts of Bartholomew? What's the main thing that you have to do well tonight here for the Grovers standpoint?
Yeah, we got to throw a bunch of different defenses at them, see if we can confuse them a little bit, because their size just killed us down there when we played them last time. And you can only do so much when you're giving up a foot on about 3 different spots. So we're going to have to hopefully play our game and make some shots early and see what happens.
You know, this has been fun to watch some of your seniors play. Obviously, Trayvon had himself a really nice game. But also, how about Trayton Hatfield, a junior, seemed just to kind of get into his own rhythm a little bit, a three-point shooter as well. How can he be an X factor against some of the perimeter play like Bartholomew and Hurlbert here?
Yeah, he's so capable, and we're just kind of seeing it now come out. But he can shoot it from anywhere, and hopefully he continue to do that tonight. And hopefully get some mismatches where he can attack the basket. But he's got a lot of offensive talent. We just need to kind of get him complete side of the floor. But we'll see what happens.
Hey, Kyle, as always, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck tonight, and go get them, okay?
All right, thanks again for being here.
That again, Kyle Card, head coach of the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers, with us here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Should be a fun one between the Enderlin Eagles and the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. Oak Grove at 11-11 on this season. Enderlin at 16-5, and really, it's a matter of unfinished business when you take a look at the Enderlin Eagles and hearing from Calvin Kraft just moments ago, understanding that, hey, there's a lot of expectations on this team with 3 guys going on to play collegiate basketball after this season is done, and they're trying to do something they haven't done again since 2015. That's at least make the Region 1 title. The problem is they're going up against a team that, for whatever reason, when it comes to the Region 1 tournament, has their number. In last season in 2016 and 2015, Oak Grove has knocked off in the postseason either the region semifinals or the Region 1 championship here against the Enderlin Eagles. On the opposite side for Fargo Oak Grove, this is maybe a game where you play not to lose in a matter of speaking. A lot of people expected Enderlin to get to this point of the year. Again, a lot of people expect Enderlin to get to the Region 1 championship and expect Enderlin to get to the state tournament next week in Minot. So from an Oak Grove standpoint, the number 5 team in this region going up against the number 1 team in Enderlin. We'll see how they can play. Size without question, reboundings without question, probably more than likely would favor Enderlin this contest. But if Oak Grove can hit some threes like they did a season ago, if they can get to that 10-11 mark from beyond the arc, take control of the basketball in terms of limiting possessions, they could make Enderlin work for a 4-quarter game. On the opposite side for Enderlin, they had a lot of balance yesterday in their win over Richland. If they do that again, it's going to be hard to stop. Hurlburt with 38 points and a majority of his damage in the second half. He had 17 points then by Gus Hurlburt, who had 7 rebounds as well. 13 points by Bartholomew, 9 points by Dixon. If one of them goes off and everybody just hits their average, Enderlin is a very tough team to beat as well. The Eagles averaging 73 points per game. For Fargo Oak Grove, they're averaging 67. And the last time they met in Enderlin just over a month ago, the Eagles won by 28. Still to come on our Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll dive into this matchup a little bit more between the Eagles and the Grovers, get to our keys and some of our X factors in this contest. It's all before Central Casson alongside Kindred later tonight at 7:30. It's the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament here on your live event.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
All your needs under one roof. The Days Inn and Governor's Water Park in Castleton with cozy hotel rooms, water park, restaurant, and pub all in one location. And they're accepting resumes and interviews for front desk, housekeeping, and restaurant staff. A friendly work environment, competitive pay. Visit the website cassin.com, click on the employment tab, or call 701-347-4524. The Governor's Inn Water Park special this month, half-price wristbands at the water park and 30% off all birthday packages. Much more than just a hotel. The Days Inn and Governor's Water Park in Castleton, 701-347-4524.
It's number 1 Enderlin against number 5 Fargo Oak Grove here in the Region 1 Boys Basketball Semifinals as our Irie Insurance pregame show continues to roll along here inside the Blickery Activity Center in this matchup between these two teams. It's Enderlin and Oak Grove. Let's take a look at your whip around across the state of North Dakota. Region 2, number 1 seed Thompson going up against the number 4 seed Grafton Spoilers tonight at 6 o'clock from the Betty. That'll be right here on your live event as well. And then at 7:30, the number 2 seed North Border going up against number 3 seeded Hillsborough Central Valley in Grand Forks. Up in Region 6, it's going to be a little delayed as Mother Nature has hit the Minot area, so that's going to get moved until March the 10th. So Thursday they'll have their semis, and their Region 6 title will be on Friday from the Minot State Dome. Everyone else, though, unscheduled. Rugby and Velva in one semifinal, Bishop Ryan and Mohall Lansford Sherwood in the next. Region 3 out in Jamestown from the Buffalo City at the Civic Center. Lemoore Litchfield goes up against South Border, the Mustangs. Linton HMB will square off with Ellendale, the Cardinals. That'll be at 7:30 tonight. Out in Region 4, that going on at Devils Lake High School. 4 wins Minnewacan goes up against Dunseith, and then North Star will square off with the Hornets of Harvey-Wells County. In Region 5, that contest going on at Bismarck St. Mary's High School. Number 1, Wilton and Wayne goes up against number 4, Standing Rock. And then the 2-6 matchup of Shiloh Christian will square off with number 6, Garrison, after Garrison upset number 3 seeded Flasher. And that'll be at 7:30 tonight. We mentioned about Region 6. Out in Region 7, out in the Queen City and Dickinson, Beulah against Bowman County, and then Dickinson Trinity squares off with Hazen. Then in Region 8, it'll feature Divide County against the Stanley Blue Jays from Williston State College. Powers Lake goes up against Trenton at 7:30. All roads lead to the Minot State Dome. Top 5 seeds earn a bye into, the top 5 seeds will be in the quarterfinals, where seeds 1 through 3 would earn a first-round draw opponent, going up against 3 opponents that you essentially put in a hat or a paper bag, draw out the opponent, and then that's how they match up the 4-5 game. That'll be later on from the Minot State Dome to cap day number 1 off from the State B Boys Basketball Tournament. We'll take a quick timeout. We come back after this, take a look at some players to watch out for between the Eagles and the Grovers. It's our Irie Insurance pregame show here on your live event.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Day Kitch Farms of Ada, Minnesota, celebrating 63 years, is having their annual bull and female sale March 26th, 1:30 p.m., selling Angus and Pole Hereford yearling bulls, along with 12 open elite heifer calves and 4 F1 baldy heifers. Go to www.daykitchfarms.com. Again, that's DAKITCH farms.com. All cattle sell DNA-tested carcass data and semen checked.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey fans, a reminder, the Red River Valley Fair is coming this summer, July 8th through the 17th In West Fargo, it's the 10 best days of summer, and you already heard that Tim McGraw is slated to open things up on January the 9th. Also coming 3 doors down in Fort King and Country. You can get your tickets in advance and online by saving some money right now. Go online to RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com. And also, they got another announcement coming up this week for another entertaining grandstand act. For more information about the Red River Valley Fair, July 8th through the 17th, go online. That is to RedRiverValleyFair.com. We go from there to some of our key players to watch out for, and we kind of made mention of a couple of them so far throughout this Irie Insurance pregame show. The real question is for Enderlin, how can you limit? You're not going to stop every player with Gus Hurlburt, with Carson Bartholomew, and Joe Hurlburt, respectively, all averaging double digits. But can you limit them by 4 or 5 points in a contest and make things difficult, particularly on the offensive window tonight here for Fargo Oak Grove? Hurlburt over 1,000 career points. Gus Hurlburt has over 1,000. Joe Hurlburt has ever over 2,000. You have a Lake Region All-State product in terms of an Elijah Dixon, someone that can find themselves in later here when we announce the All-Region team, be a all-region kind of caliber player. Then he got a Bartholomew. So they got a lot of horses for Enderlin. The question is, you might not be able to hold everyone in check, but can you hold one from really going off to 30 or 40 points and then keep the others at bay? If you can, you're still going to have to score a lot of points against this Eagles club. Again, they average 73 per contest defensively. They give up 54. On the opposite side for Fargo Oak Grove, they kind of go as Trayvon Rodriguez goes, but as of late, Riley Bockyguard having himself a nice performance. Drayton Hattenfield had some foul trouble in the first half, but in the second half hit a couple of big-time threes for the Grovers as well, and it's been this way for the Grovers for a while. Kyle Card will throw anywhere from 8 to 10 guys out there, depending on foul situations, depending on matchups and ability. If you get in a track meet here for the Grovers, can they find themselves to hit enough threes like they did a season ago and then try to control the window as best as possible here? Because in their starting lineup, 3 guys at 6 foot, 1 at 5'11", and 1 at 6'3", going up against the Enderlin Eagles that have a 6'9", 6'6", 6'11", then 5'11", and 5'9". So rebounds, turnovers, always coach's cliche, but ever so true here in this one. So for Enderlin, be the Eagles like you've been throughout the season. Find ways to get guys in the scoring column and just be balanced with Bartholomew, the pair of Hurlburts, and allow Elijah Dixon to assist. If you're Fargo Oak Grove, you have to win the rebounding category. You have to win the turnover battle tonight. And then when they're open for threes, whether it's in the half court or transition, they got to come down with them more times than not. If they can hit 10 tonight against the Grovers, they will give themselves a realistic shot to try to get this game in the fourth quarter and come up with the win. On the opposite side for the Enderlin Eagles, use their size, use their ability to run the floor as well, try to minimize the game with that 2-3 extended zone and get out on shooters. If they can do that, Enderlin might find themselves in the Region 1 title for the first time since 2015. So that's a look here on our Irie Insurance pregame show and some of the players and things to watch out for before the opening tip. For more information, go online. That's Irie Insurance at IrieINS.com, IrieINS.com. Fargo Oak Grove, 12 state tournament appearances over the last handful of seasons. Last time they won a Region 1 tournament championship, though, was 2017. 20 wins, 6 losses. They finished 4th at state. Since then, lost in the Region 1 championship here at NDSCS in 2018 to Weimar-Lidgerwood. In 2019, went 14-10, going 3rd place in Region 1. 2 years ago, 10-12, lost to Central Cass in the Region 1 quarters, and last year made it to the Region 1 title, losing to Kindred. These are the exact same semifinals from a season ago. Oak Grove against Enderlin and Central Cass against Kindred coming up, so that's a look at the Grover snapshot in previous years. For the Enderlin Eagles, they just have gotten a little bit better every year. 2017-18, 8-14 on the season. Lost to Weimar-Lidgerwood in the Region 1 quarters. 2019 went 10-12, lost to Kindred in the Region 1 quarters by 6. 2 years ago, 18-3, got upset by Tri-State in the Region 1 quarters by 3. Then last year, went 18-14, lost to Oak Grove in the Region 1 semifinals from the Shield Center. There was no 3rd place game due to COVID. So that's a look at the Enderlin Eagles history. 0 state championships. The Grovers have 3. Enderlin with 8 state tournament appearances, the first dating back to 1937. For Fargo Oak Grove, they have 12 state tournament appearances, the first dating back to 1949 here for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show here between the Eagles and the Grovers. Coming up next, it's the starting lineups and the opening tip from the Blickery Activity Center. Then at 7:30 tonight, it's Central Cass and Kindred in Region 1 Boys Basketball Semifinal number 2. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. We're right on schedule and right on time. It's the number 1 seed Eagles against the 5 seed Grovers. It's Reggie Funk handling the camera. Chase Miller with you inside the Blickery Activity Center, and we get ready for the lineups after this here on your Live Event.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past few years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by the alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continued support. Go Eagles!
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsborough, Hope, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Friday, March 18th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 52 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, along with 11 head of April calving heifers. The sale will be broadcast on DV Auction, and you can request a catalog today by emailing gjrangus@feltontel.net. Call them at 701-361-3189. The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, offering 52 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, along with 11 bred heifers. Friday, March 18th at 1 o'clock.
As we continue here, as we get ready to go for the starting lineups, first our officials, Dana Cutter, Tim Campbell, and Hunter Finkston here on this Tuesday evening. First for the Grovers, the number 5 seed in this region, head coached by Kyle Card. They'll go like this here for the Grovers. Ian Saunders, a 5'11 senior guard, averaging 5 points and 3 rebounds. Trayton Hatfield, a 6'3 junior forward, 14 points and 8 boards for Fargo Oak Grove. Trayvon Rodriguez leads the floor for the Grovers with 18 points a contest for the 6-foot senior guard. Riley Backyguard, the 6-foot junior, 10 points and 3 boards. And Cody Card, the son of head coach Kyle Card, the 6-foot senior, averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds. So Saunders, Hatfield, Rodriguez, Backyguard, and Card. The Grovers, 11 wins, 11 losses on the season. The number 5 team here in this Region 1 boys basketball tournament. Now we turn our attention to the Enderlin Eagles. As for Enderlin here, head coach by Calvin Kraft with a mark of 16 wins and 5 losses on the season. The number 1 seed here in this Region 1 tournament. They'll go like this here for the Enderlin Eagles. The 5'9 junior guard, Trey Wall, averaging 5 points and 3 rebounds per contest. Enderlin, all 5 of their starters in the scoring lineup last night. So Trey Wall, a 5'9 junior, again will start the lineups off for Enderlin. Gus Hurlbert, a 6'9 senior forward, 17 points and 9 rebounds. You have Elijah Dixon, the 5'11 senior guard, 9 points, 2 assists per contest, heading to Lake Region State in the fall for a little JUCO basketball for Dixon. Carson Bartholomew, the 6'6 junior forward, averaging 15 points and 5 boards. And Joe Hurlburt, the 6'11 senior forward, 25 points and 14 rebounds per contest here for Hurlburt. So a pair of Hurlburt, Dixon, Bartholomew, and Wall. Enderlin, 16 wins and 5 losses on the season, the number 1 team here in this Region 1 boys basketball tournament. Reggie Funk handling the camera. Chase Miller with you here inside the Blickery Activity Center. It's semifinal night in Region 1 boys basketball. Winner advances to the Region 1 championship on Thursday. The loser will be guaranteed just 1 game left in the third place game on Thursday night. As we get ready for the opening tip, right on schedule at 6 o'clock, and it's up and won by Fargo Oak Grove. And actually, they're going to have a retip here and actually say that in the center circle, Hatfield didn't allow the ball to get all the way up, so this will allow Enderlin to handle the basketball. As the Enderlin Eagles will have it here on the near sideline, as Elijah Dixon will bring it up the floor. This one goes left-hand side to Wall, and right now Fargo Oak Grove just going to try to allow Wall to maybe shoot and try to double up the interior of the Hurlburt brothers. Dixon left-hand side to Bartholomew. Bartholomew up top to Joe. Right wing now to Wall. Three-pointer on the way is good. Well, you open up and leave Trey Wall for the triple, and Wall hits his 4th three-pointer of the season. Fargo Oak Grove will handle in the front court now, as this one will be with Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the basketball there as it goes to the right wing. Rodriguez looking for the driving kick. Saunders try to answer 3. Off the mark. Rebound comes down to Carson Bartholomew. Now to Dixon here for the Enderlin Eagles. Dixon in transition finds Gus Hurlburt. Rises, 15-footer on the way. Off the mark, and a board coming up, and it's loose underneath. The Grovers are diving for it with Enderlin, and we're going to get a foul here on the Eagles. Foul might be on Trey Wall, climbing on top of Rodriguez there, and it is. Wall will pick up his first and the team's first. Kyle Carr told us on our pregame show that, hey, we're going to have to change up a lot of defenses and try to make Enderlin uncomfortable. On the opposite side, Calvin Kraft kind of said, hey, we got to take it. We got an opportunity here tonight, and we just came up short the last couple years. Find a way to get to the Region 1 title with a good 32 minutes of basketball. Rodriguez, left wing, looking on the inside. Back up top here to Backyguard. Backyguard looks for the cross. Little man defense applied by the Enderlin Eagles. Backyguard now to Card. Card with the ball screen here with Rodriguez. Ball goes between the circle. Saunders lost it for a second on the handoff there by Card, and a turnover on Fargo Oak Grove. Dixon with the basketball, and we're going to have a rip through here with Rodriguez. Gets the steal. Carr was trying to pick up the charge. Left-hand side now to Hatfield. Hatfield will handle it, and a reach and foul on Elijah Dixon. Dixon will pick up his first and the team's second this season for Enderlin. They're just 1-3 when held to 55 or less here this year. For Fargo Oak Grove, they always play a really balanced schedule across the Red River Valley and the state here, getting them ready for a Region 1 tournament. Enderlin, too, you take a look at their non-conference, probably one of the more tougher ones in recent memory here, as the shot is off the mark by Backyguard and saved out of bounds for a second by Card, but it'll be on the end line, and the ball will go to the Enderlin Eagles. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Enderlin with the only 3 points. That was from Trey Wall to start this contest off. Early in here, quarter number 1 in the Region 1 semifinals, and it goes off the hands of Hurlburt. Turnover for Enderlin, their second. Enderlin yesterday, 38 points, 11 rebounds for Joe Hurlburt. Gus had 17 and 7, and Bartholomew with 13 points and 5 rebounds. The Eagles very balanced throughout the season. Rodriguez will handle it, goes on Joe, uses up that dribble, rises, a block from behind there by Gus Hurlburt. Now it's with Dixon. Dixon in the front court here, pops it to Wall. He's open, left wing 3 on the way is long. Rebound tapped out for him. Bartholomew, check that. Hurlburt will come up with it. Hurlburt zings a pass on the inside to Gus, who gets fouled, and Cody Card will pick up the foul. It'll be Cody's first, team's first, and going to the free throw line is Gus Hurlburt, a 70% free throw shooter. For the Enderlin Eagles right now, they're seeing, again, Oak Grove saying, we're going to let Trey Wall shoot it and try to help out on the inside as much as possible. But if Trey hits some shots and is looking to shoot, and they get offensive boards, we'll see what other defense Kyle Card might try to come out with here as Gus hits free throw attempt number 1. National Merit Scholar finalist as well in the classroom here for Gus Hurlburt as he makes it a 5-0 run to start this contest off here for the Enderlin Eagles. Ball in the front court here for Saunders, right-hand side. Grover's right now with a little 4-out-1 in offense. Cody Card is the one in. Kick out left wing. Hatfield 3 on the way off the right iron, and a rebound by Gus Hurlburt. Good defense early here by Enderlin. It's been one and done defensively for the Eagles on the Grover's offense. Bartholomew skips it left-hand side wall. Wall comes inside. Hang shoots, pops a pass, and an offensive charge. Cody Card took the charge. Wall just jumped up in the air, committed the foul. That'll be Trey's second. His second, team's third. Substitution, Caden Ammerman will check in now for the Enderlin Eagles. Ammerman, the 6'3 junior forward, 2 points and 2 rebounds per contest here. Enderlin won't go too deep into the bench. If they do pick up some foul trouble, they kind of work with a 6-man rotation. Rodriguez, right-hand side with it, leaves it right wing, not a Hatfield, and a traveling violation here. The size is already causing problems against these Grover shooters, whether it's been a shot fake, maybe trying to see if you can get over the top or bring that pivot foot with you there on the turnover by Hatfield. Dixon in the front court now, Oak Grove. They're going to leave Gus Hurlburt open, right wing 3 on the way, got it to go! Gus Hurlburt with the triple, he's got 5, and the Eagles up to an 8-0 run. Rodriguez, nice little spin move, loses his dribble, and a traveling violation here. There was the driving kick action, and a timeout on the floor will break as well. 4:51 left to play in the first quarter. Enderlin up by 8.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Well, for head coach Calvin Kraft and the Enderlin Eagles, they have to love the start that they've had so far. You have 5 points by Gus Hurlburt. You have the 3-pointer there by Trey Wall. Even though he has his second foul, it's still 8-0 Enderlin here over Fargo Oak Grove in the Region 1 boys basketball semifinals. On the opposite side for the Grovers, it's a matter of trying to find a way. They played all right defensively. They're giving some guys some open looks, trying to pack in the paint, but it's going to be the offense right now that they have to get a little rhythm going, and it might start with a defensive stop and transition. Hurlburt gets double team here now to Ammerman. Ammerman takes a couple hard dribbles, looks on the inside. Dixon trying to cut up, nothing there. Back up top to Bartholomew. Ball gets poked and prodded away. Saunders gets on the floor, and we're going to get a foul. I believe it's going to be on Ammerman. One official has his fist closed, which means it's a foul on the Eagles, and it is. So Caden Ammerman will pick up his first, the team's fourth. Enderlin with all 5 timeouts remaining. On the opposite side here for Fargo Oak Grove, the Grovers. 4 timeouts remaining, 1 team foul right now. That's on Cody Card. Ball right-hand side. Bockyguard will handle it here, trying to spin on Gus Hurlburt. Shot fake on the way. Skick now to Saunders. Saunders goes between the legs, uses up that dribble here, looking backdoor for Cody Card. Card lost it on his way up in a turnover. We mentioned in our pregame show, Oak Grove has to win the turnover battle and the rebounding. Well, right now they're not winning the turnover battle, and Elijah Dixon with the hesitation, right-handed finger roll for 2. Dixon makes a 10-0 run to start here for Enderlin. Bockyguard back up top to Rodriguez. Rodriguez rips it through, rises inside the 3-point line and tickles a twine. So Trayvon Rodriguez with 3:44 left to play in the first quarter against Oak Grove, their first bucket here of the evening. Deficit back within 8. Bartholomew right-hand side goes between the legs. Bounce pass somehow ends up with Joe Hurlburt, who gets fouled, and a foul coming here with Bockyguard. This will be Riley's first, team's second. Joe Hurlburt at the free throw line this season, an 81% free throw shooter here for the Eagles. Still to come, Central Cassian Kindred. That'll be at 7:30 tonight. Free throw attempt on the way is good. So Joe Hurlburt makes free throw attempt number 1. Second one upcoming here for Enderlin. Their losses this year, 2 to Minnesota competition, Morris and Byron, Minnesota from Totino Grace. 4 wins Milwaukee and Lemoore Litcham Marion. And Kindred here for Enderlin for their 5 losses. Up their side, transition bucket on the way by Bockyguard is off the mark, and a rebound by Joe Hurlburt. Joe just kind of let the game came to him a little bit yesterday as well. Had a bevy of three-pointers in the third quarter, 4 to be precise. Gus Hurlburt, right pocket three on the way, long. Rebound tapped out. Ammerman steals it away from Cody Card, and then it's going to be Card to bat the basketball. It will be Enderlin ball. Good job by Ammerman, just kind of hanging in the weeds right there to grab that one, and Enderlin will inbound it. Gus Hurlburt to the left of the baseline here. Oak Grove goes a little zone defense. Ball gets skipped to Joe Hurlburt. Joe will handle it on a reach and foul. This will be on Ian Saunders. Ian's first, team's third here for the Grovers. Oak Grove, their losses this year to really good competition. Shiloh, Beulah, Hillsborough, Central Valley, for example, as well in non-region play with Four Winds, Minnewacan. Take a look at both these teams' non-region play. They've been tested throughout the season here in Class B boys basketball. Bartholomew, three on the way, no. Rebound by Ammerman. Rodriguez tries to get the steal. He can't. Enderlin to Dixon. Dixon, ball fake to Bartholomew. Right of the key, three. That swirls out and a board to Cody Card. Here's when the Grovers can make some hay as in transition here. Card goes to 10, right-handed layup for two. If you can beat the big man down the floor and don't allow Enderlin to get set defensively, that's going to have to be the momentum for the Grovers as they're shooting the gap right now, trying to come with that poke-away steal, down by 8. Enderlin, left-hand side, Gus Hurlburt on the baseline now. Joe posting up on the interior. He's got 3 Grovers around him. Ball gets skipped now to Dixon. Ball screen there, rises, jump shot off the mark. Ball out of play off of Joe Hurlburt. We've seen Oak Grove, it almost feels like a triangle and 2. It's tough to kind of say all the time because they're just packing inside the paint. But depending on who's outside, they'll give them some threes. Bartholomew can hit it. Dixon can hit it as well. But if Ammerman or Walls out there, they're going to allow them to shoot from 15 feet and beyond on this defense. Rodriguez, ball screen, right-hand side on a handoff. Now that goes to Backyguard. Backyguard to the baseline, gets by Gus, leaves it to Cody Card on the left baseline now with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Card bumps on the inside, throws it up, and it will be a foul on the floor. This one will be on Bartholomew. Carson's first and the team's 5th. So at 1:51 left to play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Fargo Oak Grove will have a fresh 35 on the shot clock. As checking into the contest will be Josiah Dietz, a 6'3" senior forward, averaging 2.5 points and 2 rebounds per contest here for Fargo Oak Grove. Inbounding it right in front of the Enderlin Eagles student section, construction night or neon night, whichever one you want to look at it. Deep 2 on the way by Trayvon Rodriguez, and Rodriguez now has 4. Oak Grove down by 6. Their largest deficit here in the quarter at 10. Ammerman on the baseline now, gives it to Hurlburt. Gus Hurlburt rises, left wing 3, got it to go! Gus Hurlburt now with 8 points here for Enderlin and a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. 92 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. Eagles up by 9.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
After the timeout by the Enderlin Eagles as Fargo Oak Grove breaks their huddle here. They'll handle the basketball after the timeout by head coach Calvin Kraft. I was thinking Tyler Kraft, but Calvin Kraft after the three-pointer there by Gus Hurlburt. He's got 8 points to lead the floor now for the Enderlin Eagles. Trayvon Rodriguez, bounce pass across the paint. Open is going to be Hatfield, and he rattles it in. Trayton Hatfield with the triple, and the Grovers are back within 6. That's the first 3 of the evening here for Oak Grove. Said it on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Grover's probably got to get close to Ted to try to get there. Gus Hurlburt shot is off the mark. Joe Hurlburt put back no. Joe tries to hang with it, and we have a jump ball possession. Goes to Oak Grove. So Hurlburt will get the rebound, but nothing there after. It is an opportunity for the Grover faithful to make some noise and get on their feet after a 3 and a stop. Cody Card will handle it here. Oak Grove wants to drive and kick and get shooters out in space. And then if their help comes late, try to get to the rim. Rodriguez trying to get by Dixon. Nice cutoff there by Elijah. Rodriguez will take a ball screen. Elijah able to work over it. Right-hand side now to Dietz. Dietz with it. Back to the right-hand side of Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the right wing. Crossing over. Ankle cross. 17-footer is off the mark and goes out of bounds. Ball will go to the Enderlin Eagles here, as we'll have a substitution here for Oak Grove as Wolf will check out. Wolf will check in. Saunders will check out. And Enderlin can hold for the final shot here of this Region 1 boys basketball semifinal of the first quarter. Instead, they have a turnover. Dixon went hard down the paint. Help came. They're going to leave Ammerman open, and a turnover here on Enderlin. So the chess match between coaches here, how will Kelvin, as this game moves along with Kyle Card throwing a little junk zone defense out there, how will he kind of find an offense that fits it? So far the offense has been let Gus Hurlburt hit some threes and then allow your other guys to get to the line. Rodriguez with 7, Rodriguez with 5. Rodriguez uses up that dribble. Dietz, right wing 3 before the buzzer is short. Rebound comes to Hurlburt, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. After one quarter inside the Blickery Activity Center, it's Enderlin up by 6 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you're interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook for more information. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters wishes the best to all athletes competing today.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Inside the Blickery Activity Center, again, it's neon or construction kind of attire a night here for the Enderlin Eagles student section here on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science. It's a 6-point lead right now for the Enderlin Eagles over Fargo Oak Grove. Trey Wall back into the contest, playing with those 2 personal fouls. Nice slip pass to Joe Hurlburt off the window from the left block for the easy 2 points. Joe now with 4. Give the assist to Wall here. Rodriguez brings the ball in the front court now for Fargo Oak Grove, down by 8. Right wing for Rodriguez. Man defense continues here by Enderlin. Rodriguez looks for the ball screen, gives it back up top to Wolf. Left wing now as it'll go to Trayton Hattenfield. Hattenfield, left wing 3 on the way off the front iron. Rebound tipped out, and Wolf will come down with it. Now to Dietz, a fresh 35 for the Grovers. Dietz bounce pass across the paint. Almost out of bounds there was Ashe. Back up top to Wolf, now to Dietz. Dietz looks for the 3 right of the key. That one's off the mark, ball tipped, and it's going to be a foul here on the Grovers. This one might be on Hatfield trying to grab the basketball and tip it, and it is. Hatfield will pick up his first and the team's 4th for Fargo Oak Grove. Enderlin with 5 team fouls right now. The Grovers with 4. Enderlin looking for the first time since 2015 to make the Region 1 championship. Well, Fargo Oak Grove, they made it 7 times in the past 9 years here. Their last Region 1 title back in 2017, as we have a foul here on the Enderlin Eagles. This will be on Bartholomew, and that spells trouble now because you have 2 on Carson and 2 on Trey Wall here for the Enderlin Eagles, as Ammerman will check in for Carson. Last year's Region 1 championship, Kindred won over Oak Grove by 14. 2 years ago, Richland won by 14 over Central Caston, unable to make state due to COVID-19. Rodriguez gets by Ammerman to the 10, and he gets blocked, but a foul coming here. If you're an Eagle fan, you're hoping it's not on Trey Wall. You want it to be on Ammerman. The problem is, whoever it is on, some more fouls upcoming here. This will be the 7th team foul. The foul will be on Ammerman as Rodriguez goes to the free throw line. A 62% free throw shooter in the first free throws of the evening here for the Grovers. And Rodriguez makes the first. So for Enderlin, you got 2 on Wall, 2 on Kanan Ammerman, and 2 on Carson Bartholomew right now for the Eagles. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Rodriguez, trying to cut this deficit back down to 6. Rodriguez, free throw attempt, in and out. Rebound comes down to Hurlburt. So going 1 of 2, but Trayvon on our postgame show yesterday, which you can watch back all of our contests on yourliveevent.com. Dixon, three-pointer right wing, got it! Enderlin with the triple. That's their 4th 3 of the contest. The first by Dixon. It's back to a 10-point game. But Rodriguez said in our postgame show yesterday that if there's one thing we have to do, they can't be afraid of the size. They still have to drive and look for the driving kick as Rodriguez shot us off the mark and try to put some Enderlin Eagles into some foul trouble. Well, they've done that here with 3 Eagles so far with 2. The Hurlburts, though, right now on the inside. Gus shot off the mark. Good rebound by Ashe. Gus with 0 and Joe with 0 fouls. Rodriguez up top between the circles now to Wolf. Wolf looking for it, left-hand side. That's going to be in the hands of Ashe. Ashe tries to get by Ammerman, tiptoes the end line, kick out, right wing 3, Rodriguez. The knuckler goes! Trayvon Rodriguez now with 8. Enderlin up by 7. We've kind of had that seesaw of 6, 8, 10-point leads here for the Eagles. Wall to the baseline, 14-footer, got it to go. Trey Wall says, if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to shoot it. And he buries one from the right baseline. A 9-point edge now for Enderlin. Rodriguez, little hesitation dribble here, looks for a little teammate. As Rodriguez gets cut off there by Dixon. Dixon goes under the screen. Rodriguez for another 3 off the left iron and a rebound by Gus Hurlburt. That's Hurlburt's 2nd. Calvin Kraft calls out the offense here. Ball goes left-hand side. Ammerman, make that wall, excuse me. Dixon with the ball screen to the right wing, pops it past now to Ammerman. Up top to Gus, now to Joe. Joe left wing 3. That one's off the iron. Rebound goes to Rodriguez. Here's Rodriguez, uses up that dribble, and a timeout here by Kyle Carr will break as well. 4:56 left to play in the second quarter. Grover's down by 9.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
I looked at one student section, so let's look at the other one. A little bit more of a Jersey night here for the Fargo Oak Grove student section here inside the Blickery Activity Center. Winner plays in the Region 1 Boys Basketball Championship on Thursday night at 7:30 right here on your live event. We will also have the third place contest that'll go prior to that one at 6 o'clock on Thursday. Pregame show gets underway at 5:30. Rodriguez with the basketball. Ball gets skipped near sideline to Hatfield. Hatfield left wing free throw line extended back up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the driving kick action now to Jack Wolf. Wolf inside the paint off the window for 2. Jack Wolf only averages 2 a contest, so any more points from him is just gravy for head coach Kyle Card. Chase Miller with you on top of the Gary Rogers press box in Wahpeton. Reggie Funk handling the camera for both Game 1 and Game 2. Like to have Reggie on board. This one goes now to Elijah Dixon, guarded by Rodriguez. Ball gets skipped around the horn. Now the baseline to Wall, and Wall has a traveling violation. As Oak Grove will make a substitution as Saunders will check in. As coming out will be Jack Wolf here. Oak Grove with 3 timeouts remaining. Enderlin, they'll have 4. The Grovers are in the bonus for the rest of this first half in the 1-and-1 variety. Enderlin right now with 4 team fouls. Oak Grove right now with 4 team fouls on the opposite side. 3-pointer on the way by Saunders from the hip off the mark, and a board by Trey Wall. A 1-4 set there, and Saunders said, hey, if you're going to give me that shot, I'm going to watch it. Hurlburt gets double teamed on the inside. Joe spins over Card off the front iron. Ball gets tipped down, trying to come up with it as Fargo Oak Grove with Hatfield. Hatfield leads a 2-on-2 the other way for Rodriguez. Rodriguez hangs inside the paint off the front iron, and a rebound comes down in a foul here on the Grovers. Foul will come on Bockyguard. That'll be Riley's 2nd, team's 5th after the board by Enderlin. Tough one there for Fargo Oak Grove. The dam so far in this first half to try to break through is that 6-point margin. It's been down to 6, up to 10, down to 6, up to 8. For a Grover fan, if you're Enderlin right now, Been a little choppy of a second quarter after a 10-0 start to this game, but they've led wire to wire so far here for the Eagles. Made enough defensive stops and got a little rhythm off going offensively here with some threes. Dixon drives, hangs, 7-footer is short. Rebound underneath to Cody Card, and Card wants to run. Cody Card in transition here. Bounce pass across the paint to Hatfield. Better defense by Dixon getting back, and the steal comes down to Gus Hurlburt. But for the Grovers, that's where they're going to have to get their majority of their offenses in transition as they get another steal. This one now will be with Rodriguez after the 5th turnover, and we're going to have a reach and foul on Wall, and that's his 3rd. So Trey will pick up his 3rd, team's 8th, and a 1-on-1 opportunity now for the Grovers as Hatfield goes to the line, a 63% free throw shooter. Fargo Oak Grove 1 of 2 right now from the free throw line as a team. For the Enderlin Eagles, they're 4 of 4 in that category. Coming up at the half, complete stats. Recap what happened in the opening 16 minutes. Take a look ahead and your out-of-town scoreboard. That's all still to come on our halftime show. Hatfield makes free throw attempt number 1, now with 4 points here as we have a substitution as Rodriguez will check out. Wolf will check in. This to try to cut the deficit to 5. It would still be a 2-possession game. Enderlin, the last 3 times they met up with the Grovers in the Region 1 tournament, they fell against the Grovers in 2015 in the Region 1 title, 2016 in the Region 1 semis, and last season in the Region 1 semis from the Shield Center by 11. But the Eagles right now up by 5 will handle it in the front court here. Ammerman, Bartholomew back on the floor with 2 personal fouls. Joe Hurlburt goes back door, finds Ammerman off the window and count it. Give the assist to Joe, and Ammerman with the and one. Foul coming here on the Grovers. This will be their team's 6th. And the foul will be on Cody Card, his 2nd. So you got Baki guarding Card right now with 2 respectively for the Grovers. And Enderlin have been able to answer. It's been maybe a little mini spurts by Oak Grove, but nothing like an 8-0, 10-0 run like Enderlin had earlier to start this contest off. And, well, Ammerman gets the loose ball after the tip by Joe Hurlburt. Joe, bounce pass to Dixon, and Dixon will handle it here on the right baseline. Rises, 10-footer on the way long. Rebound by Gus, put back no. Joe with an opportunity gets fouled, and that's off the mark. Enderlin owning the glass right now in these last couple of possessions, and Joe will get rewarded for 2 free throws. 4 points, 7 boards so far for Hurlburt, and Joe will go to the free throw line. Foul comes on Saunders. He becomes the 3rd Grover with 2 fouls here. Free throw attempt is good by Joe. Substitution as Rodriguez will check back in, as Saunders will check out. 2:27 left here in the opening half on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's the Region 1 boys basketball semifinals here on your live event. Free throw attempt number 2 is short. Rebound comes down to Trayvon Rodriguez. Rodriguez brings the ball in the front court now. Grover's down by 8. Back up top between the circles to Baki guard there by Hurlburt. We saw Enderlin a little bit yesterday playing man in 2-3 zone. So far tonight it's been exclusively man-to-man defense. Rodriguez with a jab step on Dixon. Crosses over here. Leaves it back to the top to Baki guard. He's going to drive on Elijah Hanks. Shoot from the baseline. Gets the shooter's roll. Baki guard with his first 2 points of the evening. It's back down to that 6-point margin here for the Grovers. Enderlin in the front court here, leaves it to Ammerman. Ammerman right-hand side now to Bartholomew. Bartholomew going on the interior to Gus. Gus is going to spin here, shoots one off the mark. No, Joe is off the bottom of the rim, and a rebound comes down to Wolf. In transition, Rodriguez left-hand side to Hatfield. Hatfield to the paint, right-handed, scoop shot, no. Rebound, Cody Card, 2 points. That one's in for 2. Just boxing out underneath was Jack Wolf and kind of displaced Gus Hurlburt, and the Grovers are back within 4. Bartholomew tries the answer, 3 no, and a rebound by Rodriguez. This one goes the other end of the floor now for Fargo Oak Grove. It's a 4-on-3. Kick out, Card. Card goes hard down the paint. Shot is going to be in and count it! Cody Card with the end one. Card now with 6 points, a chance to make it 7. The foul comes here on the Enderlin Eagles with 1:11 left to play in this first half on Hurlburt. That'll be a Joe's first and the team's 9th, and just like that, we got a little run brewing by Fargo Oak Grove. It's a 10-3 run right now by the Grovers in the last 3 minutes and 35 seconds. And Card can't get the free throw. Rebound comes down to Hurlburt. So a good respawn by the Grovers here late in this contest. Trailing it by 1 possession. Enderlin has led throughout. Double team coming here and a reach and foul on the Grovers as there'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity now as Bartholomew goes to the line. The foul will be the 8th on the Grovers. As a foul will come here on Hatfield, his second. So Saunders with 2, Hatfield, Bockyguard, and Card with 2 respectively here for Oak Grove as Bartholomew goes to line, a 71% free throw shooter for the 1-1. Free throw is off the mark. Rebound by Hurlburt inside. Hurlburt with the power dribble shot. No, another opportunity and count it. Hurlburt with an and one. And the answer for the Eagles. The foul will come on Wolf, his first, team's 9th. Hurlburt got the rebound, took a power dribble, threw it off. It hit the bottom of the rim, but he stayed with and he got the and one here for Enderlin. Hurlburt able to convert the 3-point opportunity. Hurlburt now with 8 points as the Eagles are up by 5. Oak Grove will handle in the front court here to Rodriguez. Dixon try to jump the passing lane there and try to gamble for the ball. Rodriguez driving kick action. Hatfield left pocket 3. Splash City. Hatfield now with 8. Oak Grove back within 2. Are swarming defensively right now, but do they have the answer against his size and the interior play by Enderlin? Trying to keep Enderlin out of the paint, and a foul here on Oak Grove not being set was Ashe. Ashe will pick up the body foul, his first, team's 10th, so 2 shots upcoming now for Carson Bartholomew. As this one will come with Bartholomew now. This one will go, and the free throw is good. Bartholomew's second free throw attempt on the way here for the Enderlin Eagles. Chance to make it a 4-point game and get back up by 2 possessions here for Enderlin as we have a substitution on the floor. Ian Saunders will check in as Wolf will check out the contest. Bartholomew free throw attempt on the way here for Enderlin. This is a guy that can be an X factor so far with just 1 point tonight, playing with those 2 fouls, able to go 2 for 2 that time though from the line, and the Eagles are back up by 2 possessions. Oak Grove can hold for the final shot of the half if they want as they bring to the front court here. Bockyguard on the Wildcat emblem here on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science. Bockyguard, top of the key, launches and drops it. Bockyguard now with 5. Enderlin, half-court shot, good if it goes by Bartholomew, off the front rim, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. The Grovers scored 20 points in the quarter. On the opposite side for Enderlin, they score 14. Halftime show coming up next on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Enderlin leads by 1.
The Maple Valley Parents Organization is an organization whose main purpose is to support all Maple Valley student activities, to promote a healthy environment and attitudes for the youth. Their aim is to encourage growth and interest in these areas by supporting them in a sportsmanlike manner. The Maple Valley Parents Organization is open to anyone. If you'd like to become a member or see upcoming events, like their Facebook page by searching Maple Valley Parents Organization on Facebook.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing of the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah Melody, and staff are proud to promote local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. You'll see everything from honey and jams, puzzles, and year-round gift baskets at Mindak Market. Stop by the store in West Acres or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
At the half here, as we take a look at our first half numbers, and a reminder still to come, we'll get to the Region 1 boys basketball semifinal contest between number 2 Central Cass and number 3 Kindred. That'll be at 7:30 here later tonight. And fans, the Red River Valley Speedway is coming up on July 8th through the 17th. It's the 10 best days of summer. You're a Tim McGraw fan and a fan of country will come on out because Tim McGraw is coming to the Red River Valley Speedway and the Red River Valley Fair, more importantly, on West Fargo on July the 9th. That again, Tim McGraw and his show on July the 9th. Acts also include Three Doors Down for King Country. You can get your tickets in advance by simply going online, save some time, and save some money by going to RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com and see acts of Tim McGraw, Three Doors Down, and for King Country at the Red River Valley Fair. Make it the 10 best days of the summer, July 8th through the 17th. Taking a look at the first half numbers here for the Enderlin Eagles. 15 points in the first half, 14 points in the second quarter after 15 in the first. For Fargo Oak Grove, 9 points in the first quarter and 20 in the second. Enderlin with 6 players in the scoring column. They would go 8 of 11 from the free throw line with 4 3-pointers. On the opposite side here for Fargo Oak Grove, 5 players in the scoring column. They would go 3 of 5 from the line with 4 threes for the Grovers. Enderlin led by the 8 points of Gus Hurlbert and Joe Hurlbert. Gus right now with 2 threes and 2 of 2 from the line. On the opposite side here for Joe, 8 points. He's 4 of 5 from the line, working on another double-double. 5 points apiece then by Trey Wall with a 3, Dixon with 5 with a 3, then 2 by Bartholomew, who's 2 of 3 from the stripe, and 2 points by Ammerman. The Eagles led by the combined 16 points of Gus and Joe Hurlbert. On the opposite side for Fargo Oak Grove, 8 points apiece by Hatfield with 2 made threes and 2 of 2 from the line. Rodriguez has 8 made points and 1 made 3. You have Cody Carter with 6. 5 points then by Bockiger with the made 3, and 2 points by Jack Wolf. Again, Fargo Oak Grove led by the 8 points of Rodriguez and the 8 points of Trayton Hatfield. When we come back after this, we'll take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard for some games that are going on around the region. It's the Region 1 semifinals here from the Blickery Activity Center at the half. It's number 1 Enderlin up by 1.
North Star Ag is your premier full-service short-line machinery dealer. Whether it's equipment sales, parts, or service, North Star Ag carries a full range of equipment from leading brands such as Meridian, Brandt, and Salford Valmar. The North Star team is here to help you year-round. Learn more at northstar-ag.com. That's northstar-ag.com. Or visit them at their Tower City facility. North Star Ag, committed to quality, committed to you. The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Making a difference and impacting lives comes together when you study to become a nurse at Lake Region State College. Our nursing program is available in Mayville, Grand Forks, and Devils Lake. Find out more today. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
The Command IQ app helps me manage the Wi-Fi in every room of the house however I want. Like this room, where my wife talks to her friends in her book club every week.
Oh. Darla? Honey, my Wi-Fi is down. That never happens.
Well, that's strange. Well, we'll see if we can get someone to come fix it next month. Command IQ, you're my new best friend.
As we come back here on our halftime show, Enderlin leads it by 1. Let's take a look at some other the numbers right now for the team numbers. For the Enderlin Eagles, they're shooting 9 of 26 from the floor at 34%. 4 of 10 right now from beyond the arc with those 4 threes. They're 8 of 10 again, 8 of 11 from the free throw line. On the opposite side here for Fargo Oak Grove, shooting 44% from the floor. 4 made threes, 4 of 11 from beyond the arc. They're 3 of 5 again from the free throw line. Turnovers for the Grovers with 6. On the opposite side, 7 right now by Enderlin. Second chance opportunities, Enderlin +4 in that category. Rebounds, Enderlin +8 right now, 21-13 for some of the team numbers. Take a look at your out-of-town scores across the state of North Dakota at the half here in region basketball between the Eagles and the Grovers. As we get some other halftime scores coming off. Halftime in Region 4, 4 wins Milwaukee right now up by 9 over Dunseith. The number 1 team in the state, the Indians, up by 9 over the Dunseith Dragons, who were tipping their toe in the top 10 poll throughout the season. At the half, Standing Rock leads Wilton and Wing out in Region 5, 37-24 right now. That game again in Region 5, and on your live event up in Region 2, a dandy between number 1 Thompson and number 4 Grafton. That game just getting into the second half, tied at 25 apiece, and Lemoore Litchfield up right now 31-11, the latest score out in Region 3 in that contest. So we will continue to give you scores from across the state of North Dakota as those come in. For more information, go to yourliveevent.com, Your Live Event, or click subscribe on YouTube. And you can watch every game for free on demand. So if you missed some dunks, you missed the end one, you wanted to see maybe what your grandkid did, your niece or son or nephew, somewhere in between, you can go to Your Live Event. That's yourliveevent.com, or search for Your Live Event on YouTube. Reggie Funk handling the camera. Chase Miller with you here from the Blickery Activity Center. The Enderlin Eagles led by the 16 combined points of Gus and Joel Hurlbert. Fargo Oak Grove led by the 16 combined points of Hatfield and Rodriguez. Second half action is next.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
As we come back here on our halftime show, as we get ready for the second half, it's the Enderlin Eagles up by 1 here on Your Live Event. So that again does it for our halftime report. Chase Miller with you here inside the Blickery Activity Center. Reggie Funk handling the camera. 18 minutes of basketball remains. Who's going to find themselves and get to the Region 1 semifinals Thursday night? We'll find out here in the next 16 minutes between the Grovers and the Eagles. This one, right-hand side, will handle it here, as that one's going to be the top to Bockyguard. Looks back door to Rodriguez, and a foul on Dixon right away. So Elijah Dixon will pick up the foul. That'll be his second. And this will be on the floor here as they went on the back cut for Rodriguez. The entire first half was an Enderlin Eagle lead. Starting on a 10-0 run. Never got up by more than 10. Rodriguez wants the lead here. Ball gets tapped around to up top to Saunders. Back to Rodriguez. Left-hand side to Bockyguard, card on the floor, and Hatfield, the original starting 5 for the Grovers out in their maroon uniforms. This one to Rodriguez. Rodriguez uses up that dribble, looks back door, power dribble by Hatfield, and a traveling violation here on the Grovers. For the Enderlin Eagles, they'll come out in their original starting 5 as well. Wall, a pair of Hurlberts, Dixon, and Bartholomew here for Enderlin. Dixon right now will handle the basketball at the Wildcat emblem here on Rodriguez. Ball gets thrown right-hand side to Bartholomew. On the interior here to Gus Hurlbert. Trying to back down Cody Card off the window. No. Ball gets tipped and prodded around and rounding it. And he's going to be Hatfield. This one goes the other side of the floor now with Cody Card as Enderlin continues to answer with its man defense right here. Ball left-hand side at the left wing to the baseline now. Three by Hatfield. That one is off the mark. Rodriguez saves it from going out of bounds. Kick out comes to Card. Card goes hard down the paint on Bartholomew. Left-handed layup, and for the first time tonight, the Grovers have the lead. 31-30 with 6:45 left to play here in this one. As inbounding it here will be Carson Bartholomew here for the Enderlin Eagles. Gus Hurlbert, three-pointer on the way. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Cody Card, and Card will get the board, and a foul will come here on Enderlin. And this one is going to be on Trey Wall. That'll be his fourth and the team's first. So decision time now for Calvin Kraft as his team has played through a lot of foul trouble here in this contest. Just unable to get a lot of stuff to go down right now here in terms of who's going to be coming off the bench for Coach Kraft moving throughout this contest. This one looking backdoor. Backyguard will handle it. Step through. Right-handed scoop shot off the mark, and Hurlbert gets the rebound, his 11th here for the Eagles. And a foul in the backcourt. This will be on Backyguard, his third and the team's first. Right now for Oak Grove, they have a handful of players with some fouls as well, but more with 2 fouls outside of Backyguard, who picks up his third there. Dixon in the front court now to Bartholomew. Bartholomew leaves the pass to Hurlbert. Back to Gus on the inside for 2. Nice find by Joel with the 90-mile-an-hour fastball rocket to his brother Gus, now in double digits with 10. Enderlin back up by 1. Rodriguez right-hand side to Hatfield. Hatfield trying to drive the lane. Nice shot fake. Gets the Eagles in front of him, and then Hatfield finishes for 2. He's got 10. As Dixon will bring the ball up. Left-hand side to Hurlbert. Dixon looking on the interior now for Joe. Joe backing down, loses the handles. And it goes the other side here for the Grovers. Hatfield on Dixon. Right-handed layup and count it! Hatfield now with 12, and Dixon picks up the foul. Dixon with his third, the team's second after the 8th turnover here by Enderlin. A timeout on the floor will break. The Grovers are up by 3 here in the third quarter.
Come together at Lake Region State College. Train for in-demand careers, part-time, full-time, or online. At Lake Region State College, we change lives.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
After the timeout by head coach Calvin Kraft and the Eagles, they'll have 3 remaining. 3 team fouls right now on Enderlin. You have 2 right now on Fargo Oak Grove, and the Grovers will be at the free throw line as Hatfield will go for the and one opportunity here. 63% free throw shooter. This is the largest lead of the contest for the Grovers. Hatfield misses that one, so Coach Kraft able to kind of ice the kicker, if you will, with that timeout. But Oak Grove right now leads it by 3. Enderlin pops the pass left-hand side to Hurlbert, now to Dixon. Dixon will handle it at the top of the key, left-hand side. Gus Hurlbert for the tie. Long rebound goes to Hurlbert to Joe, and a foul here on the floor. Saunders on the reach, came down with both hands, and that picks up the foul. That'll be Ian's third and the team's second here for Oak Grove. Dixon, open right wing, rips it through on Rodriguez, hangs 13-footer off the heel of the rim, and a rebound comes down to Saunders, now to Cody Card. Card in transition now for the Grovers. Card, little hesitation, dribble goes around the world here, probing, looking, finding, left-hand side with the basketball. Ashe to the paint for two! Ashe with his first 2 points of the evening, and the Grovers are up by 5. The last time these two teams met, Enderlin a month ago won by 28 in Enderlin, 89-61, which was the most amount of points given up this season by the Grovers, who have locked down here in this one. Hurlbert, though, able to get right inside the paint on a nice little shot. Now a double-double, 10 points and 11-plus rebounds. Enderlin back within 3 right now with 4:25 left to play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the Region 1 semifinals. Ball left-hand side, Cody Carter with a shot fake. And this is just semifinal number 1 of 2 to come here tonight from Wahpeton. Kindred and Central Cass is next year on your live event at 7:30. Saunders with the basketball. Shot clock underneath, single digits now. Saunders leaves it right-hand side. That'll be with Ashe. Ashe skips it to Saunders, now to Card. This one gets blocked by Bartholomew and will have a shot clock violation. Turnover on Oak Grove. As Wolf will check into the contest, as Saunders will check out. Enderlin, 15 points in the first quarter, 14 points in the second, 5 points so far here in the third. Ammerman right-hand side to Bartholomew. Bartholomew looks to skip. Nothing there on this defense by the Grovers. This one goes left-hand side. Gus Hurlbert, open 3 on the way. That's going to be long. Rebound comes down to Fargo Oak Grove. Now it's going to be with Mr. Card. Cody Card in transition. Card hangs, shoots 10-footer. Got it! The teardropper for Cody Card in double digits with 10. And the Grovers with their largest lead at 5. 3:20 left here in this third quarter. Grovers trying to pull off the upset. Inside, Hurlbert gets fouled and can't get the end one, but Gus will get 2 at the line. We'll see what the foul's on here as he had a pair of Grovers there. Looks to be on Rodriguez. Trayvon will pick up his first and the team's third. Excuse me, that's Rodriguez's second. Enderlin at the free throw line here with Gus Hurlbert. 10 points in the contest. Come down for 4 rebounds here. Free throw number 1 of 2 on the way for Gus is good. Substitution as Dietz will check in. Enderlin trying to do something they haven't done since 2015, and that's make the Region 1 Boys Basketball Championship game. Ironically, Oak Grove beat Enderlin in 2015 in that one. Free throw attempt number 2 is good as well here by Hurlbert. Now with 12 points on the opposite side. Oak Grove trying to get back to the Region 1 title for back-to-back seasons, and the Grovers trying to get there for the 8th time as well. Shot is off the mark, no good, as Fargo Oak Grove, champs in this region in 2014, 2015, runners-up in 16, champs in 17, runners-up in 18, and runners-up in 2021. This one is loose underneath. Hatfield comes up with it. Rodriguez in transition. Here comes the Grovers. They want to run. Right-handed layup and a foul on Bartholomew. Ashe will go the free throw line here to shoot 2, and Bartholomew picks up his third and the team's third for Enderlin. So a win here for Fargo Oak Grove. Again, they would get to the Region 1 title for the 7th time in 9 seasons. Looking for their first trip to state since 2017 for the Grovers. Free throw attempt is off the mark. Free throw attempt number 2 coming up here for Ashe. But right now you have 14 fouls on Enderlin, and you have 14 fouls right now on Oak Grove. And we're going to have a lane violation here on the Grovers. Grovers, 3 with Saunders, 3 with Bockyguard. For Enderlin, 4 with Trey Wall, 3 with Elijah Dixon, and 3 with Carson Bartholomew. Oak Grove will have a little full court token pressure defense here as Enderlin brings into the front court here with Hurlbert. Joe dribble pull back, this for the tie. Can't get that one to go. Gus Hurlbert put back, got it for 2. Gus with 6 points here in the quarter, 14 in the contest, and Enderlin is back within 1. Trayvon Rodriguez tries to get by Dixon. Looking inside, nothing there. Hatfield, top of the key, rips it through. Hatfield to the paint, right-handed layup, got it to go. Hatfield put a little English on that one. He's got 14. Grovers up by 3. Enderlin in the front court here. Hurlburt wants to tie. This from the parking lot, and he buries it. Hurlburt now with 5 points in the quarter, 13 in the game, and we're tied at 41. Back after this, 2 minutes left in the third quarter on a Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The fans are sure into it right there. The Enderlin Eagle fans at the timeout by head coach Calvin Kraft as they'll have 2 remaining, making some noise, trying to cheer on their team, tied at 41 apiece. Right at the 2-minute mark here in this third quarter. This is any indication of what we have here in game number 1 of 2. Game number 2 has a lot of expectations on it with 2 rivals in Kindred and Central Cass still to come. After the timeout, Rodriguez clear out. Hank shoots. The shot gets blocked by Dixon. Gus Hurlburt to Dixon in transition here. Dixon wants to run. Little Euro step. And the right-handed layup is off the front of the rim on the finger roll. Ashe gets the rebound. Good move. Hatfield comes the other way with it. Hatfield thought better of it than going inside on Hurlburt. Open Dietz. This for the lead. The 3 off the mark. Rebound inside by Ashe and a foul on the floor. It looks to be on Bartholome or Dixon. And Bartholome is going to get called for the foul. And actually, they're going to give that one to Gus Hurlburt. So Hurlburt will pick up his first and the team's 5th. Saw number 20, but that was number 10. So for Enderlin fans, can take a quick sigh of relief there because otherwise Bartholome would have picked up his 4th. Regardless, though, that's Enderlin's 5th team foul. In comparison, Oak Grove right now is a team with 4. Rodriguez, right-hand side, takes a ball screen. Good show there by Bartholome. It's a clear out, though, for Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking backdoor. Back up top to Hatfield. Hatfield will handle the basketball there. Right-hand side, tries to get the shot off over Bartholome. Does. Was it tipped or not? Ball will get saved by Wolf, and it goes to the Enderlin Eagles as Wolf was on the baseline. Wolf looks to be all right there as he was flying into the student section on the baseline here. Enderlin now with Elijah Dixon brings up the floor here for the Eagles. Dixon, high post. This goes to Hurlburt. Right-hand side, Bartholome for the 3. Off the mark, backside board, though, by Ammerman. That's his 3rd, and a fresh 35 here for the Eagles. Hurlburt rips it through. Hank shoots and scores. Hurlburt now with 15 points, and the Eagles are back up by 2. This in the front court now for Fargo Oak Grove. Rodriguez wants the 3 for the answer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Dixon, and Elijah will handle it. And Calvin Kraft says, let's run one good offensive set here to try to close out this quarter and get this one up by 2 possessions. Dixon, high post and a foul on Oak Grove. The foul will be on Ashe, trying to get in front against Hurlburt. That'll be the team's 5th. So right now both teams with just 1 timeout remaining, as this one will be inbounded here with Bartholome on the baseline. 7.9 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Bartholome, a little give and go action here. Bartholome, 15-footer, got it. Bartholome now with 4. Rodriguez has to try to get a shot off. Good if it goes. Off the rim. We saw 2 almost from beyond half court go in, but Drew Iron, after 3 quarters of playing the Region 1 semifinals, it's Fargo Oak Grove trailing by 4 against the Enderlin Eagles. It'll be Eagle basketball will return here on your live event.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon high school athletic programs and events. If you're interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook for more information. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters wishes the best to all athletes competing today.
Still to come on our post-game show, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Get to the final numbers in this one. Take a look ahead at Central Cass and Kindred. And, hey, we might not have our RDK Enterprises Play of the Game just yet. Ball goes right-hand side to Hurlburt. Enderlin up by 4 to start this fourth quarter. You got Joe and Gus out there. Dixon. Gus is open. Right baseline 3 on the way. Got it! And it rattles in. Gus Hurlburt now with 17 points to lead the floor for the Eagles. Enderlin up by 7. Also on the floor right now, Bartholomew and Ammerman for Enderlin. Oak Grove will handle it. Saunders just got the ball from Baki. Guard Rodriguez scored, and you have Hatfield here for the Grovers. This one at the top. Baki takes the ball screen. Dixon on the switch. Baki at the right wing. Free throw line extended, trying to back down Dixon. Help comes there by Bartholomew. It's stolen away here by Joe. Nice defense by Bartholomew to get the poke away steal here. Dixon trailing, rips it through on Rodriguez. Nice pass across the paint, and we have a blocking foul. So negate the two-handed dunk by Gus Hurlburt. The foul will be on Card. Cody Card will pick up his third, and that'll be the team's 6th. Enderlin goes to the free throw line here. Enderlin on the next foul will go to the free throw line as Gus Hurlburt leaves it right-hand side for Joe. 3! That one's off the mark, and a rebound comes down to Hatfield. Other end of the floor now for the Grovers as they leave it right-hand side with Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the right wing. Nice little shake and bake dribble, right-handed layup, and a timeout by Kyle Card. Rodriguez in double digits with 10, and the Grovers are back within 5 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here on your live event.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Chase Miller here with Reggie Funk handling the camera. A 5-point lead right now for the Enderlin Eagles after the timeout, and they made bucket there by Rodriguez of Oak Grove. The Grovers will have 2 timeouts remaining, the same right now for Enderlin. Enderlin's going to be in the bonus from here on out, the 1-1, while Oak Grove will see Enderlin with one more foul to give before they would put the Grovers in the bonus. Hurlburt shot is off the mark. Rebound by Saunders. A bucket here by the Grovers to try to get back within one possession. Saunders to the rim, and he gets fouled, and this looks to be on Ammerman. Saunders will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. A 73% free throw shooter here on the season. Be at the line to shoot the pair here. The foul comes on Ammerman, his 3rd, and the team's 6th, though both teams now will be in the bonus. Free throw attempt is off the mark. Saunders, free throw attempt number 2 here to try to cut into this deficit for Fargo Oak Grove. Loser plays in the region 3rd place game on Thursday night at 6. Winner plays in the Region 1 championship Thursday night at 7:30. 0 of 2 from the line. Hurlburt gets the rebound. Dixon on the front court. A bucket by Enderlin to make it a 3-possession game. Ammerman right-hand side, back up top now to Gus Hurlburt as Oak Grove playing a little more traditional man defense here. Dixon, right-hand side of Joe, interior to Gus. Gus will get the power dribble and finish off the backboard for 2. Gus Hurlburt now with 19 points, a game high for Enderlin. Rodriguez, right wing, That's going to be hands of Bockyguard. Oak Grove was 0-3 so far in this half. Cody Card will take a ball screen, leaves it left-hand side. Hatfield with the shot fake. Hatfield drives from 12 and got it to go. Hatfield now with 16 points as Oak Grove is down by 5 yet again. Elijah Dixon in the front court now will handle the basketball. Leave it right-hand side of Joe Hurlbert. Hurlbert gives it to Ammerman. Free throw line, 13-footer, rattles out and a board to Hatfield. Rodriguez on the near sideline now for the Grovers. Rodriguez to Hatfield. Hatfield leaves it right wing to the right hand to Bockyguard. Bockyguard slips and falls, throws it up. Hurlbert gets the rebound. That's Gus for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin wants to run. Bounce pass Bartholomew to Ammerman. Now they give it to Joe. Joe Hurlbert with the rip through an offensive foul here on Joe. He ripped it through and he just had a little bit too much. That'll be his second in the team's 7th. So they got him on the hook and a foul here on Hurlbert. Under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. A packed Blickery Activity Center here in Wahpeton. Cody Carr now at the top of the key, right-hand side. Ball screen as Bockyguard will handle it there now to Rodriguez. They almost ran into each other. Rodriguez, nice little step through, driving kick. Bartholomew jumps to passing lane and nearly takes out the assistant coaches here for Fargo Oak Grove. Tim Campbell, Dan Cutter, and Hunter Fingston are officials here tonight. Doing a nice job of letting the kids play a little bit, calling the fouls where needed, but been a nice flow to this one, up and down, back and forth. Cody Card to the left baseline here, takes a couple hard dribbles, looks to spin on Bartholomew, does left-handed layup for 2. Cody Card now with 12 points here for the Grovers. Elijah Dixon working with it the other way here for Enderlin. Dixon, right wing to the baseline here as it goes on the interior. Just Hurlbert first and second time lost his balance, and Joe unable to come down with anything there when we have a traveling violation then on the Grovers as Rodriguez and Bockyguard were both battling for it. And a turnover here as they were on the same team, and a turnover on Fargo Oak Grove. 4:06 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Enderlin getting slated to inbound this one as they do up top to Hurlbert. Joe gives it to Dixon here. Dixon right-hand side with Rodriguez. Pops a pass to Bartholomew. Now the baseline as they're trying to post up Gus. Good front on the inside by Hatfield. Joe looking for a cutting teammate, finds Dixon. Dixon lost it for a moment. Shovel pass now to Bartholomew. Bartholomew crossing over, loses his balance. Turnover, Grovers, and the Grovers got numbers. Bounce pass, Rodriguez, right-handed layup for 2. Rodriguez now with 12 after the nice find by Bockyguard. Enderlin up by 1. Hurlbert, a deep 3 off the heel of the rim. Gus with the rebound, 14-footer is short. Gus with another chance, that one rattles in. And a timeout on the floor. Gus Hurlbert now with 21 points in this contest and a timeout. 3:23 left to play in regulation. Enderlin up by 3.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
3:23 left to go before we get to our player of the game, brought to you in part by Enbridge Energy. The final stats and then our RDK Enterprises play of the contest. Enderlin with the timeout. They have 1 remaining. Fargo Oak Grove has 2. Grover's in the front court with the basketball with Rodriguez. Bounce pass across the paint and a foul here on Dixon, and we'll get the bonus. Dixon's going to pick up his 4th, the team's 8th, and Trayvon goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. So both teams in the 1-and-1 right now at the line. Gus Hurlburt has scored all 7 points in the quarter for Enderlin. On the opposite side, Rodriguez with 4, Hatfield with 2, and Carter with 2 here for the 8 points for Oak Grove. Free throw, 1-and-1. Rodriguez missed. Rebound comes down to Hurlburt. And Hurlburt will just let everyone kind of get by him here. With 3 minutes left to play, a bucket for Enderlin would be awfully large. Try to get up by 2 possessions. Ammerman with the rock. Uses up that dribble, gives it to Joe. Joe sees a double team come by Cody Card, and Card almost got the steal. Instead, it's going to be a reach on Card. That'll be his 4th and the team's 7th. And going to the free throw line for the 1-and-1 is Hurlburt. Joe in this game, 4 of 5 from the line, an 81% free throw shooter. Him and Gus have combined for 36 of the 52 points here tonight for the Eagles. Free throw is good. Now 16 on the evening for Hurlburt. Free throw attempts number 2 is good as well. Joe now 6 of 7 from the line with 17 points, and the Grovers are down by 2 possessions. Bockyguard, left-hand side of Hatfield. Hatfield takes the ball screen with Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for a cutting teammate here. Nothing is given. Right wing, that goes in the hands of Saunders. Three-pointer on the way. Saunders is off the mark and a board by Carson Bartholomew. Enderlin can chew up some time here. A bucket to try to get up by 3 possessions. Enderlin, nice little dribbling moves here by Dixon. Shovel pass to Ammerman. Left-hand side now as that goes with Hurlburt. Gus posting up on the inside here as Dixon will handle it at center court. Joe inside Gus. Gus spins on the baseline. His shot gets blocked by Hatfield. Card in transition. Right wing to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for it up top to Bockyguard. Bockyguard takes a ball screen here, backing down Elijah Dixon on the inside. Got the 2 to go. Riley Bockyguard, a difficult shot there. A 7-point game for Bockyguard, and Oak Grove back within a possession. Hurlburt to Dixon. Dixon will handle it as he crosses the timeline here for the Eagles. Right-hand side to Bartholomew. Bartholomew left wing, now to Ammerman, to Joe. Joe at the free throw line looking for someone. Nothing there. Joe gets the ball back by Bartholomew. Rises. This one good for 2. Hurlburt now with 19 points. Enderlin back up by 2 possessions. Right-hand side for Rodriguez. Rodriguez on Dixon. Right wing to Bockyguard. Bockyguard uses up that dribble back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to get by Dixon. Spins, throws one up, lost it on his way up. And coming up with the steal is going to be Joe Hurlburt. 60 seconds left to play here as Enderlin will bring it to the front court here. Enderlin to the top of the key. They'll leave it left wing to Ammerman. Ammerman to the baseline, Gus. Now to Bartholomew, and we have a timeout here by Calvin Kraft. 51.9 seconds to play in the quarter. Enderlin with the ball up by 5.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Enderlin calls their final timeout, up by 5 with 51.9 seconds left to play. Again, no timeouts remaining here for head coach Calvin Kraft and the Eagles. Fargo Oak Grove playing some defense here in decision time for Kyle Card. If he commits a foul, it would be a 1-and-1 going to the line for Enderlin. On the opposite side, you could try to play the shot clock and hope that you play quality enough defense and you just allow a steal or try to get a bucket going the other way. Bartholomew after the inbounds here gives it to Hurlburt. Oak Grove's not going to foul, so Enderlin, they can milk some time if they want. Bartholomew gives it to Dixon. Dixon back up top now to Hurlburt, and there's the foul. The foul comes at 41.7 seconds left to play. As a foul will come here on Trayvon Rodriguez, his third and the team's eighth. Going to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 is going to be Hurlburt Joe with 19 points in the contest. Free throw is good. Now with 20 points here with Joe. Second free throw attempt on the way here. That one is good as well as Hurlburt goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and we'll have a substitution as Enderlin will make the substitution here with Trey Wall as Ammerman will check out the contest. Enderlin up by 7. Oak Grove needs a bucket. It doesn't matter what, but they need something to go on the cylinder now or go to the free throw line. Enderlin looking for some just good defense yet again. They almost get the steal. Card left wing 3 on the way off the backboard. No. Saunders with the rebound. Kick out Rodriguez. Rodriguez rises. Three-pointer. That's going to be off the iron. And a board by Hurlburt, and Oak Grove will have to foul. The Grovers foul here with Ian Saunders. That's going to be his fourth, and Enderlin can smell it. 26 seconds remain here in this Region 1 semifinal. The Eagles are trying to get to the Region 1 title for the first time since 2015 as they go to the free throw line here, and that's going to be with Hurlburt. Hurlburt with 21 points in the contest, and at the line he's 8 of 9 from the line. Free throw attempt number 1 is good. Hurlburt now 9 of 10. Him and Gus, the 1-2 combination in this contest, is going back to the line here is Hurlburt. That one off the iron. Rebound comes down to Hatfield. Card in the transition now. It's an 8-point game for Enderlin. Card goes to paint left-handed scoop shot. No, ball out of play. That's going to go to the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. Our cameraman Reggie Funk making his way down as we will get to hear from a victorious Eagle or even head coach Calvin Kraft as well. This one on the inside, and we got a foul, a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Cody Carr with the 2 points. Under 12 seconds left to play here on your live event.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Back here inside the Blickery Activity Center, the Enderlin Eagles, again for the first time since 2015, trying to get to that Region 1 championship game and trying to defeat their arch nemesis. They lost to Oak Grove in the 2015 title game. They lost to Oak Grove in the 2016 Region 1 semifinals. They lost to Oak Grove in the 2021 Region 1 semifinals as well, 364 days ago in this Region 1 tournament. 11.9 seconds left to play. Enderlin up by 6. There's the foul. Second will come off the clock here as it's down to 10.7. And going to the free throw line will be Mr. Hurlburt. We heard from Joe yesterday saying that there's just some unfinished business here, and they're talking about this tournament. Enderlin started off the game on a 10-0 run. Oak Grove didn't take their first lead to the 6:47 mark here of this third quarter, as Hurlburt goes to the free throw line and misses the first. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Joe, the 6'11 senior. Gets that one to go. More importantly, it makes it a 3-possession game. Hatfield with the basketball, rises, 13-footer off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Saunders. Saunders throws one up. That one's gonna rattle off, and the Enderlin Eagles are heading to the Region 1 title. A 60-53 win over Enderlin. Enderlin awaits the winner of our next contest, featuring the Kinder Vikings and the Central Cass Squirrels on Thursday night at 7:30. Again, for the first time since 2015, Enderlin is heading to the Region 1 title. Post-game show is next.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the city of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
Joined us now in our post-game conversation is Calvin Kraft, the head coach for the Enderlin Eagles. And Calvin, it was a great start to the game, 10-0 run, but then here comes Fargo Oak Grove. You knew they were going to make a little bit of a run. They get the lead in the third quarter. What'd you see from your guys trailing it by 4, 5, 7 points in the third to come back and close out this victory?
Hey, a lot of heart. You know, they went to that triangle in 2. Haven't really seen that much. We adjusted early great, and then we kind of were on our heels a little bit, but credit to them. But then again, our heart, we wanted it more. You know, we played to win there down the stretch, especially that third quarter. Down 7 could have been the other way. So finally got over the hump there against the Grovers in the postseason.
I know you talked about playing to win in the pregame show, Calvin, when we talked about this game, but how about the performance of the 6'9" senior forward, Gus Hurlbert, come out guns a-blazing, 2 big threes, 8 points in the first quarter, doesn't score any in the second, but finishes with 21 points and just seemed like he was the guy when he needed it most here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes they left him, sometimes that they would guard him and stuff, and you know, he just he gained his confidence, and we have all the confidence in the world in Gus Hurlbert. If they're going to let him be the guy that beats them, we'll take that every single time. So Gus is our guy.
Final thing for you, Calvin, before we let you go. How sweet does this sound? For the first time since 2015, Enderlin is heading to a Region 1 title game. I know there's still unfinished business, but you got to enjoy this one for the next couple hours here, Calvin.
Absolutely. You know, it takes a lot to get there. We've 96 is the last time Enderlin's been at state. 2015, we got to that title, lost to Oak Grove, and so obviously now we're going to enjoy this here for a little bit, figure out who we're going to play, and then obviously get ready for tomorrow.
Hey, Calvin, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck 48 hours from now.
Hey, thanks.
That again, Calvin Kraft, head coach for the Enderlin Eagles, join us here on our post-game show. We come back, we'll get to our players of the game and more here on your live event.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
It's perfect as we get to our RDK Enterprises now play of the contest here for the Enderlin Eagles and the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers in our Region 1 semifinals. And I think the play of this contest for the Enderlin Eagles, it has to be their ability to win at the rebounding as they are plus 11 in that one. And also from the free throw line. Enderlin goes 16 of 20 from the free throw line in this contest as they would finish 80% from the line. RDK Enterprises will be holding their Hillsboro Operator Clinic. For more information in Hillsboro on Monday, March the 21st, visit planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com. As now joining us now on our post-game show is going to be our Enbridge Energy player of the game. That's Mr. Gus Hurlbert. And Gus, congratulations first and foremost on the win, sir, as this had to be a dogfight for you on the inside. I know Kelvin talked about the triangle and 2. What did you guys just kind of do a little bit there in the second half to get over that triangle and tune that junk defense here, Gus?
I think we just kind of demanded in the post a little bit more. We stopped settling so much, and we just got good looks.
You know, this is one of those things that Enderlin Eagle basketball is trying to get back to, right? A Region 1 championship for the first time since 2015. How sweet does that sound right now after you just got coming out of the locker room there?
It feels amazing. You know, we were down for a little bit. Things weren't looking good, but we pulled through, and yeah, we're one win away from state, so it feels great.
In a game where everything kind of went for you early, right? A 10-0 start to the game, everything's going great. Then all of a sudden, boom, foul troubles come galore on Dixon, on Bartholomew, on Ammerman. Talk about how you guys just found a way to grind this one out for 32 minutes of basketball.
I mean, we came out with a run. They made a run, and then kind of continued in the second half. And then about late third quarter, we just made a run, and we got it done.
Hey, Gus, congratulations on this win. Let's take a look at your final numbers with you on the headset. And 21 points, 7 rebounds. You're able to go 4 of 4 from the free throw line. What was the couple of nice plays that you saw there from your brother, too, getting you those assists? Talk about that combination on the high-low game.
I mean, we've been playing together forever, so we've got a really special connection. So, yeah.
It's always fun. Gus, enjoy this one. We'll see you Thursday night, sir.
Thank you very much.
Gus Hurlbert joined us here on our post-game show as the Enderlin Eagles able to pick up the victory. And let's get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and that's going to be Gus Hurlbert again. Gus Hurlbert in this contest, we just mentioned it, really efficient from the floor. 7 of 18 shooting from the floor, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, 21 points, 7 rebounds here for Enderlin. Joel Hurlbert led the way, going 10 of 13 from the line, 23 points and 20 rebounds here for Joe. That's a large double-double for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. They were led by Trey Hatfield with 16 points, 7 rebounds. You had Cody Card with 14 points and Trayvon Rodriguez with 12 points as well. The Grovers would shoot 41% from the floor. Enderlin at 35%. Enderlin 6 of 19 from beyond the arc, but again 16 of 20 from the line. Oak Grove 4 of 21 from beyond the arc and 3 of 10 from the line. Enbridge Energy work has begun to replace line 3, and keeping everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules has been established for Enbridge employees because they want everyone home safe. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. State final, the Enderlin Eagles are advancing to the Region 1 championship game on Thursday night at 7:30. Oak Grove will play in the third place contest at 6 o'clock. We'll have both those games for you here on your live event. On behalf of Reggie Funk, I'm Chase Miller. Thank you for tuning in to the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. Coming up next here on your live event, it's Central Cass and Kindred right here from the Blickery Activity Center.
Thank you.